Up to this moment, my Chaos Terminators are from the Black Legion. They look cool, but what I would really like is some kind of a space sorcerer, like a member of the Thousand Sons chapter. Sadly, there is no such line yet, but JOYTOY did release a while ago a figure that is close enough. From the Traitors of the Crimson Slaughter warband, here it is a Chaos Sorcerer in Terminator Armour. Will be this good enough a replacement while JOYTOY decides to release more Chaos figures? Let's find out. Usual box from JOYTOY, nothing different outside and inside. Let's get rid of the crab shell and then we can take a look at the content, but apparently there is nothing to assemble. We only have to keep it as we like and eventually make use of the additional hands as needed. It is quite robust feeling, pretty much in line with the previous Chaos Lord in Terminator Armour. The usual set of 4 alternative hands completes the set. Let's take a closer look at this Lord in Terminator Armour. Red and gold are quite an appealing combination, but there is no shading and highlighting whatsoever on the armour at all. Cool blue eye decorations though. Much better dealing on the cape though. I like it. It is even better than the Black Legion Lord. Articulations are what you can expect from a Terminator figure. Not good, not bad, do not expect to make any yoga with this. As for the other Crimson Slaughter figures, they follow the same pattern as the Black Legion, but in red. The result is a lot of decorations, but pretty much dull paint application. Or clean, if you want. I am a fan of a more detailed paintwork, and given the price point of the figure, JOYTOY should make an additional effort. The helmeted head is very nice, like are the spikes on the back. The pouch is screaming for some washing though. But the warp blue used for the visor is nicely done and gives a great touch of warp to this guy. It is a sorcerer, no? The combi meta is pretty much the same as the Black Legion Lord, with nice paint, but again some highlights would have been welcome. The real difference is the staff, which again has this eye iconography. For the Black Legion it is yellow, here it is bluish, but it feels that this vivid color is appropriate for this kind of figure. At least this is my personal feeling about his equipment. The Black Legion is an exalted close combat psychopath, while this one is more of a 40k battle mage. Looking at the other details, the base mold is pretty much the same of the other Lord, with some details varying. Obviously the collar, the helmet, the chest decoration, the victims of the spikes and the loin piece. And obviously the bare head, and the latter is a great option. It looks evil but of a more subtle way. I like it, but for now I will stick at the helmet because it reminds me of the Thousand Sons Sorcerer. You can see that the paint quality is pretty much the same, with many decorations but a decrease in paint quality. From far away it is difficult to tell, but from near they feel much more plasticky because of this. By the way, it is not JOYTOY's fault if the two figures look so similar. It is the same for the original miniature. Okay, my impression is that when you equip both the gun and the staff, the loadout appears to be excessive, but this is 40k, so this is probably only depending on personal tastes. The red colors are pretty much in line with the previous Crimson Slaughter chaosspacemarines. You can cosplay them as bodyguards for the Sorcerer, I guess. The Sorcerer by itself, it is of sturdy construction and it can hold the gun with one hand without problems. Shoulder articulations are also pretty good, with a robust clack sound when you move them. The action figure is close to the actual miniature, so kudos to JOYTOY for this transposition. but the flat colors are something that I would like to address on my own one day. Stay tuned. So it is time to get to the conclusions, and to summarize: sturdy construction, many details but not great paint application. If you need a chaos wizard, this is probably what you want, otherwise it is not an essential piece to have in your collection. That's all that I have to say. Thanks for watching, have a nice rest of the day, and see you next time.